Hey State Farm, how you doing today? My name is Richard Palmer. I'm with Panda Exteriors. I'm here today doing a simulated attempt to repair Miss Karen Garazzi's roof. You guys came back with a repair estimate. I do not deem this roof to be repairable, so I'm here today to do the simulated attempt to repair to see if this roof is repairable. If it passes, I'm going to send it in. If it fails, I'm going to send it in. Either way, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to take out this damaged shingle right here to see if this roof is repairable or not. It's a beautiful 68 degrees out today. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be using a flat bar. This is a tool that every contractor has, or every contractor should have. It's a simple tool, the best for the job because it's flat. It has a sharp edge, which allows me to cut away at that adhesive that's underneath, sealing the shingles down. Now what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be unsealing the shingles starting from right to left with the bottom layer, and then the 2 layers above. That's just going to allow me to safely get underneath, see where the nails are, safely pull them out so I can take this damaged shingle out. Then I am going to be putting the damaged shingle back in since this is a simulated attempt to repair. Now, as I'm doing this, I am going to be putting a little bit of pressure on these shingles, just laying my hand on top, just to make sure that my flat bar does not go through any of these shingles or damage it. Now, when I'm doing this and I'm laying my hand on top, you can see my fingertips will be laying on the shingle above, so it's not pushing on the actual shingle itself. The reason that is that my hand just doesn't bend like this naturally, so I can't put my hand like that. So when I'm laying it on, applying a little bit of pressure, my fingertips will be laying on the above shingle, so it will not be damaging the shingle above. This is just going to allow me to see if this roof is repairable or this roof is not repairable. Now, when I'm doing this, like I said, I'm going to be starting from right to left. I'm going to work my way up. I'm going to unseal that sealant. Then I'm going to start bottom to right to left and then work my way up to pop these nails out so I can safely do this. Now, this whole time I'm doing this, I'm going to be lifting these shingles no more than 40, 45 degrees at most. That's just going to allow me to safely get my tool underneath, take these nails out, and make sure I can do this repair properly. So now I'm going to start by unsealing the adhesive, starting from right to left and working my way up. Now, as you can see, that noise is coming. That is just this sealant getting unsealed. Now the bottom layer is all safely unsealed. I'm going to start on these top layers, working from right to left, same way. Now you can tell that's the sharp end of the flat bar, just cutting away at this adhesive. Now that that layer is unsealed, I have one more layer to do on the top, just so I can safely get these nails out and do this repair properly. So I'm going to start again right to left, working my way through. Now this is just allowing me, now that these are all unsealed, I'm going to be able to look at where these nails are. I'm going to start from the bottom right to left, work my way up again. There's a layer of nails here, as well as a layer of nails there that are holding this one damaged shingle in. After those are out, I am going to be reusing the nails because this is a simulated attempt to repair. As long as the nails are still galvanized and they're not rusted, I'm going to start with this bottom layer right here. We have a corner, so I pop the nail up. Now, as you can see, the shingle is lifted a little bit. This is just from the nail popping up from the bottom. That allows me to go right in here. I'm going to be able to take the nail out like that. And as you can see, these nails are still galvanized. They're not rusted, so I will be reusing these as this is a simulated attempt to repair. Now that I explained that, I am going to speed up a little bit just to make my way through. But I wanted to explain the process in which I'm doing this attempt to repair. So just like that, bang the shingle right, the nail right out like that. I got a couple more on this bottom layer, going right here. And then I can come right in and lift it like that. Now, there's a couple more nails right here. There's one on the corner, right here. Gonna pop it up like that, right here, and lift it just like that. Now you can see this whole time these shingles are getting lifted no more than 40, 45 degrees at most. This is just allowing me to see where the nails are, and it's allowing me to get them out safely without damaging any of the other shingles. So now I'm going to start by going right here. There is a corner one. I'm going to be popping that up. I can come right in here, take it out like that. Then I'm going to keep working my way down. Now this is the corner right here. So this is going to have 2 nails in it. One right there, and then another one right there. Then we coming in, popping that out. And then I can safely lift the nail out like that without lifting these shingles too much, causing any damage to the shingles that are not affected. So now I take that one out. Now that those shingles are unsealed and the nails are all out, I'm gonna be able to slide the shingle right out. Oh, I missed one nail. Right corner right here. Safely pop that one out. Take that out like that. Now that these are all unsealed, I'm going to be able to take the shingle right out. Now, as you can see, this is the damaged shingle right here that you guys marked off as a damaged shingle. This is a simulated attempt to repair, so I am going to be putting this shingle back in. But I just wanted you to see, this is the damaged one right here. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to slide this shingle back in. I want to make sure that all the adhesive matches up and the shingle is installed properly, so that if the adhesive is working, it's just going to allow me to be able to put this back in safely. So what I need to do, push it up like that, make sure that everything matches up, just like that. Now the shingle's back in place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by putting these nails back in. I'm going to work from the top down on this one, just to make sure that this is sealed in so it can cause no further damage to the roof, which I start right here in this corner. Now, what I'm doing, I'm lifting these shingles just enough, 40, 45 degrees at most. This is just allowing me to get my hammer behind here, hammer these nails in straight, because what I don't want to do is put one of these nails in sideways, and then there's a hole that is susceptible to having a leak or any water infiltrate it, and then causing further damage to Miss Garazzi's roof. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift this a little bit, and I am hammering this nail back into place just like that. Now, that is sealing that shingle back in. Now I'm going to work my way right to left, and then work my way down. Same as I unsealed it. I'm going right here. Here's one currently right here. Now, as you can see, these shingles, they're getting lifted no more than 40, 45 degrees at most, so I can hammer these nails in straight. This just allowed me to get my hammer in there. Like I said, I don't want to clip a shingle on the way down, cause any further damage to this roof. So as I'm working my way down and being as careful as I can, this just allowed me to get my hammer in there to put these nails in completely straight and make sure that there's no leaks. So I hammered that one in. These granules are starting to come off because this roof is brittle. I can already start to see some creasing forming, as well as the shingle starting to rip a little bit. So I'm gonna go right in here, one more nail on this top one, and then I hammer it in. Now I'm gonna work my way down on the bottom layer to see if this roof is repairable or not. Now when I come in here, one nail right here on the corner, then a few more nails just going left to right. Then once this is complete, we'll be able to see the results of this simulated attempt to repair. So I hammer that in. I have a couple more going through here, one more right here, and then one more on the corner. On this little corner piece, there'll be one more nail, and then this simulated attempt to repair will be complete. So I go right here. Again, not lifting these shingles any more than 40, 45 degrees at most. This is just so I can safely get my hammer in between. But now that the shingle is put back in, we're going to be able to see the results of this simulated attempt to repair. So I'm going to be taking my camera here. Now, this right here was the original damaged shingle, as you can see, as well as this shingle right here. Now these were the undamaged shingles. You can see a big crease starting right there, and right there on this shingle, as well as from right to left on this one, right there, and right there. And then on this one, you can see right to left again, right there, and right there. And then on this one, you see it's more on the right than it is all the way to the left, so you can see it more right there. I didn't have to lift this one as much just because there was a nail in it. Now on this top layer, you can see it's from on this side just a little bit, because I didn't have to lift this one too much to get any nails out. And then for this one, going right to left right there, and right there. And then on this one, you can start to see a little bit of creasing forming right there, and right there, as well as right here, right to left, right there, and right there. So what I would say, this simulated attempt to repair is a fail. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.